So one of my brothers,
Okay.
one of them came across your video because I guess the day that you guys were streaming or whatever it is that was going on, he heard Greg yelling about it, but he didn't know what was happening. So my brother ended up coming across your video, and then after seeing and hearing what was going on, we were watching it very confused because this is not information we had ever heard of him being a rapist or like having a criminal record for like abusing pregnant women or anything like that, and he's lived at my mom's house for over a year and a half. The thing about Addison, we do know that he abuses Addison, and she mainly stays at my house, and I like because I have my own two daughters, so she's usually hanging out with my kids or at my mom's job that I don't know why he thought it was okay to just tell all her business like that to random people on the internet. Yeah. That wasn't okay. Like he physically hits her like in a way, like I've never seen him hit her, but I've seen the bruises when she comes over, or if I'm over at my mom's house, I'll see it. My mom and him have gotten into plenty of arguments about it because he's violent, and obviously the way he talks to her is not okay. Yeah. Your daughter clearly had gone through something traumatic. She's not all the way there in the head anymore. She definitely has disabilities, and he doesn't even address those. He acts like those are not a factor of why she talks slow, moves slow, can't process the information you're giving her quickly.
Did he tell you that story about the fire at all?
Yeah. When we were listening to you guys talk about it, we were like, that is not the story he told us.
Yeah, he told you he went in there and got her, right? Nah, that's not what...
I also, again, it's irrelevant to this conversation, but I'm just confused how two grown men couldn't grab four small children. You could have grabbed two, the other one could have grabbed two.
Exactly.
So
I knew he was full of shit. Both of y'all are
fucking losers. So, mind you, my mom is not able to like control her temper type of person. Mm-hmm. So she already was trying to get custody of Addison because of the way that he treats her. He's not a good dad. He's not attentive to her whatsoever. It's more like, get on your iPad and leave me the fuck alone. She's already done that, so now she done told him that she knows all this information. See, I'm confused on how these people, like how anybody even knows of him to even go that far when he's all the way in Alaska.
So we like confronted him one day because he was online, and then we just heard him screaming at Addison. Like, he was like, shut the fuck up. I'm on the phone right now. So we were like, yo, Greg, relax. That's,
a little girl.
Yeah, it's a little girl. And if you're going to do all of that, at least mute up so the people can't hear. It's like 100 people in the chat right now. Like, what are you doing?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
So he got so pissed off about it. And we were like, yo, if you'll do that on live, what else are you doing to her?
And that's a smart man thinking.
Right. Right. So then he got so pissed off, he was like, well, he basically doxed himself. He said, you can call CPS on me. You could do whatever. Nobody's going to do anything. He like...
My brother yelled at him because he gave out my mom's address.
Right. He gave it out. So once we looked into him, we saw all these, domestic violence against women, pregnant women. So it's like, yo, your whole criminal history is like harming women. So obviously...
Yeah, you're concerned about the kid.
Right.
I don't know how Gregory got to Alaska. I don't know none of his story about why he's here, how he got here, or anything. But she's the one that asked if Greg could stay at my mom's house, and that she was going to pay his rent for a month.
Wow.
And that after that, he was supposed to get on his feet within that month and then go on his way. But he did not do that. And my mom is a very she's too caring and too giving to people. So she got attached to Addison and saw the way that she was getting treated by him and did not want her to leave.
Right. Right.
And he's very like, this is my child. I can do whatever the fuck I want with my kid. Like,
Yep.
you're not going to tell me this, that, the third. So she was like, the only way that Addison, I know she'll be safe and if somebody's going to check it is if she's here. This is on public record. Like, what if people associate my mom with that now and she loses her job? Or people think that she's like okay with that kind of behavior, knowing she has hella granddaughters and he's around them. That's another thing. I cannot sleep right now. Like, it's 2:55 p.m. right now, or I mean a.m. right now, and I'm like overwhelmed because you've been around my kids for the past year and a half. I don't know, like, did you touch them? Were you being weird? Like, I'm getting overwhelmed by this whole situation, and he's over there. Well, actually, he's not. He's out at a bar while his kid is asleep on a couch.
Right. So I'm hearing that he actually moved. Did he move out?
No, he didn't move out. He got housing services, and he was able to find an apartment, and that just got finalized yesterday, 2 days ago.
Right.
And he has no furniture or nothing over there. So what is he gonna do?
Right. So
no food, no money for food, no nothing. You can't bring a child over there with nothing.
So where's baby Addison at now?
She's at my mom's.
Okay.
And my mom was very like, she was crying watching that because she's like, this is humiliating. Like, she don't know a single person in none of the chat that's going on. You don't know what's going on or all like the stories. Like, that was just overwhelming to hear all at once, not gonna lie.
Like, the more you dig into it, his whole story was a lie. And he's been using that story to like garner sympathy from people. And
no, for real.
Yeah, and he does it online too, so I'm sure he does it in real life.
And I also wanted to clear the air for obviously that reason as well. I don't want nobody to think that my mom and now my brother, since his name's in there, is associated with Greg.
Right.
Now that we know this information as of today, I promise you he's not a good dad. For her birthday, he didn't get her no gifts. I paid for her whole birthday, got her gifts, got her cake, took her to Chuck E. Cheese because I have a membership for my kids. Like, no, he's not a good dad. And then when he asked her, when she was like, Dad, where's my gift? He was like, your gift is here. Like, I gave you birth. Like, you're alive.
Wow.
And she was like, is it in a box? And he was like, you came out of a box. Like, why would you say that to your kid?
Wow. You know what's crazy is that might not even be his kid for real.
What?
Listen, you know how he talks about Desmond, the kid that passed away in the fire.
Yes, he said that was his son, and then I heard, like, I'm just confused.
That wasn't really his kid. They don't know who's the dad.
Wow, what's the...
So he was living with the ex-husband. Him and Jeff, they were both living together in that house while she was going through her trial. And Desmond, so the twins were definitely Jeff's, and Greg, allegedly Greg's is Addison's, but I don't even think he knows for sure. But Desmond was some other guy that she randomly hooked up with, but he was going around saying that was his son.
That is so crazy. Oh my gosh. I feel like scared. Like,
yeah.
Who are you in my family's whole entire house? Like, no.
No, the dude's insane. Like, the dude's really insane.
What about Addison? I don't want her to have to go with him. What if he like takes his anger out on her or something?
I honestly believe he does.